First and 15, yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding, you know what I'm saying, legally and illegally, you know what I'm talking about, so, check it out, First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick.
What's good, guys? It's J Will.
I'm Blaze.
And this is the No Bull Podcast.
Yeah, this is our second episode. This one should be perfect because the first one I was really disappointed in myself about. Really disappointed in myself. I would have way rather my mic stop working than yours. I felt so bad that like you were like I had set everything up.
It's cool. You kind of hard on yourself, my
It
G.
just annoyed me. Well, just because like, I don't know. I felt like I didn't let you have an inner eye on like how everything worked. I just told you I would handle everything, and then to mess up, I was like, damn.
Got you. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I pretty much trust you because one, you have a better understanding of the equipment that you're using.
Yeah.
And then number two, I don't really know too much about it, so
yeah,
you know
it's just scuffed. Like,
and then
I just need a mixer and shit.
Like I was saying before, like it's gonna take time.
Mm-hmm. If we make it to like, if we do like 5 episodes, I'll get a mixer and like some actual mics.
Okay, bet.
Because this USB shit is pissing me off for real.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
I'll invest in that with you. That's important.
Okay, we'll see.
Come on, bro. Come on,
we'll
bro.
See.
Come on, bro.
We'll see. Because the thing is like I know that whether or not we do this for a long time or not, I'll use that equipment for other stuff. Regardless?
Yes. Okay, I see.
So like, if you invest and then who keeps it? You know, like I'm gonna have the mixer and you're gonna have a mic, or like
Understood.
So
yeah,
like,
I'm not using
that's
the mixer.
thing. That's why like I didn't even ask for anything from this.
Got you. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
So, like, cause I had wanted another mic anyways for like whatever.
Yeah.
So like, if you had bought that mic and then we'd stopped and then you wanted the mic back, it would have been completely fine. But then I would have to buy another mic anyways.
Got you.
So.
How was your week, bro?
It was straight. It was.
Are you the type that? Do you count the first day Sunday or Monday?
I think Monday.
Monday
for sure. For me.
I'm starting to go into Sunday being the first day.
You getting old. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
I think that's what it is.
It is what it is, bro.
No disrespect at all.
It is what it is. Somebody called me 30 the other day. You know what?
30?
Yeah.
Why?
It was in the group chat. So everybody was talking about the Drake album.
Okay.
And right now, yo, I'm on a fast. Right. I've been on a fast. Like what? Today make 14 days.
Yeah. Because you said 11 the other day.
Okay, Friday. Yeah. Today makes 14 days. I'm fasting not from food, but from rap music. Like that's like kind of my vice. I like real raunchy,
and candy. That's the other vice.
Damn near demonic rap music. Like yes, talk about killing. Like I'm the one who be streaming all them songs.
Let me got Migos song.
Yeah. But oh yeah, candy too. So I'm fasting from that. First 20 days, I can listen to music while I'm at the gym. About like an hour and a half.
Not just music, listen to rap music.
Listen to rap music at the gym. In the last 20, I got to cut it completely off. So I got a good 6 days before I start that. But everybody was listening to like the Drake album. Cool. And they was talking about it. It was like, how y'all feel about it? It was like, Someone was like, it's cool. You got a couple songs.
Yeah, I've heard mostly good things.
I've heard mostly cool.
I feel like the people that I heard not like it don't rock with Drake anyway. So it's like
they're gonna complain regardless. Honestly. And then I was like, yeah, I'm feeling it right now because I was like, first Jeezy, and I was like, now Drake and 21 dropping something, and then my nigga Jew was like, no disrespect, but he's like, are you 30 or something?
Because you listen to Jeezy?
He was like, nah, not because you fasting.
Oh, you said 30.
Yeah, he's like,
I thought you said dirty.
No,
dirty.
No, he said 30.
Okay, gotcha.
He's like, why you so excited for the Jeezy?
That's crazy.
I rock with Jeezy heavy. Because Jeezy and old Gucci, like, that's the
synonymous for sure.
For like me,
no, for sure. You can't have old Gucci without Jeezy.
You can't have old Gucci without Jeezy.
Like the vibe is off for sure.
Exactly. So yeah, that was my childhood. That was my.
True.
in my own world, because my family, of course, didn't listen to that. But me and my brother used to listen to them heavy. So.
Oh, okay. That was like a bonding point.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Like, I told my brother this before, but I listen. Like, I would have never listened to rap without him. Probably, definitely not as much as I did. Okay. My aunt like listened to rap, and that's probably like the first time. And my uncle, but they listen to rap a lot, but like. No one in my family does.
When you listen to rap like
not
that.
Not like that, no.
Got you.
Like,
now that I think about it, me and my brother are the only ones.
Yeah, because my aunt and my uncle, they're the youngest in the family, like, before us.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, so, like, yeah. It was crazy, though. Like, yeah, for the longest time, I just listened to, like, whatever my brother listened to. And then, like, and I think this is why, like, it held such a special part, like, piece. But, like, when Brockhampton popped out, like, that was the first band that I discovered that my brother didn't listen to. That shit was crazy to me. And I was old too. I was in like 8th or 9th grade. I think it was summer of 8th grade, like going into freshman year.
Does he listen to Tyler?
No, not like that. He listens to some songs, but not like that. He listens to like he loves Drake. Drake's #1 Drake fan.
I'm you saying that?
Yeah, like he's a Swiftie.
He a fan.
Bro, his name on shit. Oh my god, like his like gamer tag and shit, like on games and shit.
I'm feeling this about to be cringe.
It is pretty cringe.
Shucks.
It's Drake Swift. Yeah, no, he corny for that. But that's the homie for sure. We was playing the new COD yesterday.
Yeah, my bro. If you watching this, you corny. I ain't gonna lie for that.
He just asked me the other day if when the next episode was coming out. Actually, so
okay, yeah,
that's
bro.
Convenient.
That's crazy.
It comes out. But yeah, I actually just saw him last week. When I went to Orlando.
We went to Orlando
that was
to see the game and everything.
Mad chill. Yeah, bro. I want to like start going to games, like for real.
Do you like Orlando more than West Palm?
In terms of like living, or what do you mean? Because I would not want to live in Orlando.
The atmosphere and the energy.
There's a lot more young people.
It is.
I would say, but also I would not want to live in Orlando, bro. It is packed. It is tight.
I liked living in Orlando.
True.
The only thing was though.
But you didn't really. You lived in like Orlando, because we was like in the city the whole time.
I live right by what's the name of that? Off I Drive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I fucking hate that highway, by the way. SeaWorld.
Oh.
My god sister. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But the thing was, I was working at Nike, and while I was at Nike, it was like I had like a cool little group of people
that makes sense. Yeah.
So it's like I kind of had something to
like near that. You were near that. Is that the mall that's outside?
Actually, no, I didn't work at that. So
you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
With all the outlets?
It's 1, 2, 3.
I love that.
It's 3,
I love
4
that.
Nikes in over there.
Okay.
I worked at
like
one.
Nike, they're the Nike like factories, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what like I love the vibe of the Nike stores.
Yeah, they're really cool. They're really cool. Yeah, I liked it. It was cool. I think I see what you're saying though. It's very dense.
Very dense, bro. And like they're like roads in West Palm are boring, but like roads in Orlando, bro. It's like 6 lanes that are everyone's filled.
Yeah.
Yeah, people pulling out for no reason.
Doing too much, yeah.
So fucking
doing too much.
Annoying. But yeah. And then they have I-4. It's like the speed limit's like 55 in some pieces. And I'm like, what?
I don't know. I be gunning it the whole time, so I can't even tell you.
Oh, I got pulled over Wednesday. I got pulled over on Wednesday.
Speeding ticket?
Yeah. He didn't give me a ticket. He didn't give me a ticket. First warning of my life, bro. First warning of my life.
That was your first ticket?
No, bro. I've gotten 4 speeding tickets.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what happened. People who be liking cars, that's the type of stuff y'all be happening to y'all.
Bro, I had 2 before I liked cars. 3 before I liked cars. Yeah, 3 before I liked cars.
Damn, you be sly.
Bro, I don't know what it was. Well, my first car was a sports car, so it was like I was going 109 on 95, bro.
109 on that 95?
That 95, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. He gave me he gave me 98, but like
that's crazy.
Not that much better. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, at least he kept it under for you.
And then I went 91 on a 55. Just flying, bro.
Yeah, you slide. That's just as bad as mine. I had one time I was in Orlando.
Really?
Yeah, in Orlando.
Okay, but you lacking for that because like cops is deep in Orlando.
Hold on.
Okay.
So I'm coming off the highway. I'm coming off I-4. Right?
That's how they get you, bro.
Right.
You're coming off and like it's immediately like 35, 45.
It takes a little bit for my conscience to adjust.
For sure.
So I'm coming
I
off,
agree.
Turn right off.
Especially
cool.
if it's empty. It's like, why would I slow down?
Exactly. So, like, I'm headed to a friend's house. I'm headed to Maya's house because like I'm about to chill with her. Cool, whatever. So I'm coming like as soon as you get off the exit, you immediately go onto this overpass. I'm like to a short overpass. So I'm sliding over the overpass like
Yeah.
I know I'm sliding, but I don't really think I'm sliding like that. Because one thing I can say,
you was going downhill.
Yeah, okay. So I was saying one thing. That's true too.
Yeah.
So one thing I can say, like my car was pretty smooth then. Like even though he was low key raggedy, he used to be able to. He used to be able to slide.
Yeah, I feel like. Well, go ahead. I don't know.
So coming down, cool, whatever, and it's just like he caught me at that little point when you driving and you pass, and as soon as you pass, you like shit.
Damn,
I see him.
Yeah.
And in the corner, I'm like, damn, ain't no slowing down. So he came.
True.
I turned into the little apartments in the neighborhood. So before, I'm like, bro, how I'm gonna get out of this? Because I knew I was sliding. So he come to the car, knock on the window. I'm like, when I pull the window down, I act like I'm shaking, like I'm scared, like something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I ain't gonna count. My acting skills A1. I ain't gonna lie. Fun fact: I used to be really into acting. I got trophies at the crib and everything.
Like for theater?
Yeah,
that's sick. You know, I used to be in the chorus. I told you that.
Hey, you told me about that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Who would let you in the chorus? Fuck no.
Who would let you in the chorus?
No, because in sick. Well, go ahead. Finish the story before we
go. Yeah. So I'm shaking, and then he's like, everything all right? I'm like, I was like, I don't know yet. I was like, I don't know yet. I don't even know where I'm about to go with the story, but I'm like, I don't know yet. So cool. He was like, my man, I gotta tell you. He's like, you were going 80. He's like, you're going 87 in a 40. I'm like, fuck.
Bro, you could have went to jail. So they could have suspended your license.
Bro, he could have took me to jail, bro. So when he said that, I was like, I'm like, damn. And then so he's like, sit right here. So we went back to the car, and he came back, asked for license registration, and then so I'm talking. So he was like, what I was saying, I was like, yes sir. I was just like, he's like, why are you going so fast? Mm-hmm. I was like, my friend called me, and it just sounded like something really bad was going on. So I was just like, I want to make it over there as fast as possible.
Right.
And then he was just like, he's like, is there anything I might need to go over there? And I paused. I'm like,
oh my god.
I'm like, honestly, officer, it probably is, but I don't want anybody to blah blah blah. So he was just like, all right. He's like, all right, man. So then, what was I about to say? It's a good thing, bro, that he caught what was on my jacket, and it said Thomas More football. He was like, you play football? I was like, yes sir. He's like, you in college? I'm like, yes sir. He was like, oh, what position you play? As soon as he asked that, I'm like, got his ass. So we started talking. I play running back, slot receiver, cool, whatever. He walked back to the car, come back. He's like, listen, I really could arrest you because
of the speed
limit. So instead of saying 87, he knocked it down to 84.
Oh, okay.
He's
not a G for that, but
no, he is a G for that. He said he was gonna count it as 84, and then on top of that, he said he gonna let me go for it, and he just gonna count it as he just gave me a citation. He's giving me a stop sign citation. It was like 116.
But why would you bump it to 84 then? Why would you give it?
I guess he just wanted to implant in my head that he's a
good guy. Yeah. Okay.
And I ain't complaining. I ain't complaining.
Whatever, bro.
116.
Cops take any opportunity to be a good guy, bro.
I ain't complaining. I've had worse by cops. You feel me?
When I got pulled over at 109 and he put it to 98, whatever. But then he was like, I've been a nice guy. I was like real quick with you. And I was like, what? Because he gave me the ticket and like I was there for like 3 minutes. Okay. Like the stop was like 5 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Like that was a good thing. Like I cared if I was there for a long time or not.
Got you.
But that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I do not have that luck.
I was cool.
In fucking North Carolina, bro.
Put your acting skills on next time, my G.
Hell no. I'm authentic. Ain't no fucking way, bro.
I am too.
Acting.
I just gotta get. Hey, listen. It was either I could have walked away arrested that night.
Nah, you a cornball. That's what it is.
You say what?
You a cornball.
Call it what you want.
I'm acting. I mean, I'm not acting. I'm not for the feds. Hell no.
Call it what you want. Call it what you want. What is it called when niggas put on acts to act like they don't know and they don't want to snitch? What's that called? That being corny?
That's different, bro.
No. Is that being corny?
No, that is different.
Is that being corny?
You're not looking out for yourself.
I am looking out for myself.
No, when you do that, you're not looking out for yourself.
So if I go into an interrogation room, and I don't want to go to jail, I don't want my booty hole to be poked. No offense to my rainbow friends. I don't want that to be taking advantage of in jail.
All right, bro. No, I know. I'm just messing with you. I mean, I don't really care. I'm just not that guy to be breakdown crying about getting pulled over.
Oh, I ain't breakdown crying.
No, I know, but that, I mean, you said you're acting.
You trying to say that's the same thing?
I would say there's some similarities. I'm not changing my demeanor, the way I'm acting.
Don't be mad because I'm maximizing the skills that I've been trained to have.
I guess. Bro, my most recent ticket, I got pulled over in April. Going 82 in a 75. And she gave me a ticket. And she gave me points. Because in North Carolina is different. I got them taken off, but
See,
she was ass.
You reckon up points and money. All you have to do is just put a little bit of remorse in there. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do.
No, because I don't care about the ticket. If I was speeding, I deserve a ticket. Give me the ticket. Let me pay. But yeah, I guess in North Carolina is different. So, because that was when I was on my way back from Ohio.
What was different? Besides, you got a ticket. Did you get a ticket everywhere?
What's that? No, because different states do points differently. They handle jurisdiction for tickets differently? Like, yeah.
Everybody got their own rules and regulations.
Yeah. So, like, I didn't get the points because the officer didn't show up, so they just had me pay the ticket, and then that was it. I heard what I was gonna say, but yeah. And then she was like, she said something else. I don't know. I was cringed off, bro. That shit annoyed the fuck out of me. 82 and a 75, and you're gonna give me in a 70. 82 and a 70. So,
well, you must have been listening to some good Migos, boy.
Bro, I was going the same street everyone else was. I like literally 76.
Oh yeah, she just chose you.
No, yeah, unmarked car, bro.
She
saw this yellow, bright ass yellow car with this black hood and this Florida plate. She said, "I'm gonna pull legit over right now."
Yeah. She
respect for that. She a G. She was a brother too. A sister.
He said she was a brother.
She was a sister. My bad.
That's funny. I like that. I gotta start using that.
I showed one of my coworkers a picture of my dad.
You showed your what?
One of my coworkers a picture of my dad.
A picture of your dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they were like, what do your parents look like? Everyone's been, bro, at work, at Publix, everyone's been real curious about me for some reason. People have been saying things about my weight.
As of lately?
Yeah, people are like, not bad things, but like just, I don't know, I feel very perceived, very noticed. Whether or not that's a good thing or not, I haven't decided yet. Some of it's not good, I know.
Somebody spreading the rumor?
No. Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
You got ops, bro?
I don't know. They're out for me, though.
It sounds like you might got ops.
I don't know. Something's
and some
going
observers.
On. No, I mean, I deserve to be observed, for sure. So.
I like when people look at me.
No, it's just like the things that they say, it's just weird to me. You know, like when you're like 40, 50 and talking to a 22-year-old man.
Okay, yeah, that is. It's some things that can be off-putting, especially when you're in a work environment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. A lot of them love, like, I know it's all love, but it's just interesting to hear. Like, a big thing for me lately has been, like, my weight, bro. Like, I'm getting big. Like, I can feel myself getting big.
Okay.
And I feel, I'm not insecure about it. Like right now, like, this shirt's poking, whatever.
But you conscious of it?
I am. Like, I'm bigger than I'd like to be.
Okay.
But,
no, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And, like, at work, they're always like, oh, you look healthy. You look like a man. I'm like, hold up.
What that mean?
Well, no, because they're Haitian.
Yeah.
A lot of the men are bigger.
So are they trying to say that? It's not like they're trying to say they like you with weight.
Yeah, no, that's all they're saying. But it's just, well, like a long time ago when I was a kid, I told you this. I didn't know, and kids in general, they don't know if they're big or not until someone tells them.
Right.
And like,
or you don't know if you're ugly or not, or
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then my first experience with like being insecure in my weight was when my mom said like, "Hey, like we need to lose a couple pounds or whatever."
Internally.
Yeah. And then ever since then, like, whenever someone says something about it, it's in my head. You know what I mean? So like even though that they meant it in a good way,
even if it's a compliment.
Yeah.
Wow.
So.
Got you.
Yeah. So that's not even on them. You know, like I don't put it on them, but it affects me for sure.
It's interesting to see like how it's funny how like just how timeless some situations or some
I mean some trauma never goes away.
Some trauma
just
never
like
goes
lessons.
away.
Like I said, like because if someone said that to me like in middle school or high school, I'd be like I would probably resent them and like feel a certain type of way towards them.
Even though it was a compliment. Wow.
Because
but
well for me it's like
where is it translated into waking the trauma back up, if that makes sense? Is it because like have
I come to accept that it's a compliment, or where have I come to separate them from the? What do you mean?
Yeah, like you said that. like basically like you said, like it's still a sore spot like when you think about it. But even so, like how do you compare the two then? Like how do you translate a compliment into something that's not as uncomfortable? If that makes sense.
Something that's not as uncomfortable. Like if someone's being mean to me?
Like how do you translate a compliment from being a compliment into being something that makes you uncomfortable? You see what I'm saying? Because they're complimenting you, and you know that they're complimenting you,
right?
But it still doesn't feel good to you.
I had explained that the first time that like I felt insecure about my weight was when my mom had said something like I just noticed. You know what I mean? So like, I guess it's like because I know that I could be more in shape, and so the fact that other people notice that I've gained more weight is like, damn. You know, does that make sense?
You trying to say like because you have a standard?
Yeah, and so other people realize that I'm going away from my standard.
Okay.
Not necessarily that they know that they're going away from my standard.
It reminds you like,
yeah, like damn, I'm
like I appreciate where you're at, but
yeah,
it doesn't in my world. It isn't.
Me,
okay.
Like yeah, I'm noticeably going away from that to them. You know.
Okay, got you.
So it's interesting. But like it doesn't bother me. Like I'll come to the point to where like I'll always be confident with like my appearance just because like it's been such a long time coming.
Yeah, and if you don't rock with you, who else can rock with you?
For sure. But also, I don't know. But yeah, like we went out recently. I had like on a tank top on and I felt hot as shit. And I saw pictures and I was like, damn. I was like, no, okay.
Oh, you want to rock with them?
Some of them could look a little better, but it's hard to tell. Like, some people just have bad pictures. But for whatever reason in my head, I was just like, for whatever reason in my head, I was just like, oh, like I gotta lose weight.
I feel like everybody should at this point know how to take a decent picture, bro.
Well, also everyone was throwing his shit, so like, was no good pictures taken, bro.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, yeah, it was tough. But that was, I mean, the pictures were, like, it was mad fun. The pictures I posted looked good. Or I thought they looked good, so. We didn't take a picture of my friend Joey, who went to the Magic game with, and I fucked up. I wanted to take a picture of him. Because it was my friend who came from Texas, and then my friend who lives in Orlando.
Who's the guy that I seen grooving in the club?
That's Jack.
It's Jack.
Okay. That's the homie. Okay. That's who we might hang out with if you come out on to Delray.
Okay.
He's really chill. But like
when he pulling up?
Whenever Sunday. Today if you want.
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, just whenever Sunday. Whenever Sunday I
got a date with my pillow tonight.
For real? You tired?
Bro, just been sleepy, dog. Just sleepy.
Yeah, ain't got no candy, bro.
Maybe.
Ain't got no candy, ain't got no hype, ain't got no drill music.
No stimulation, bro. No stimulation.
That must be what it is.
Maybe that's what it is.
That's funny.
Yeah, I was taking a nap today. Like,
really?
I took 2 naps today, bro.
That's crazy.
That's what I've been doing all weekend, really.
Respect.
I'm like, yeah, I want to go out. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go downtown, just grab me a little drink, watch some football. Man, only thing I've been watching is the back of my eyelids.
We gotta get you out.
You don't have to.
No, we do.
You know what I'm saying? But I will get out.
Tomorrow, Monday Night Football?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I know I'm not. I already know I'm not, bro. I don't even want to lie to you, Jay.
Alright. You getting Bolay tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Bro, I was looking forward to it on Wednesday
tomorrow.
For sure.
Yeah, Bolay be in.
I was looking forward to it on Wednesday. And then I was starving, bro. Because I came in at 7. And then I was like, God damn, that's like 12 o'clock.
Because what happened, he had canceled class.
Oh, so he was like, I'm not leaving.
So I'm not even go. So I just stayed at the crib, did some stuff at the crib, and then I'm like, I could work from home. So I'm like, I'm gonna just work home today.
Yeah, no, respect for sure.
I was like, well, let me text my boy first. I know he was.
I was waiting on the shit. Yeah, for sure.
Waiting
for sure. Yeah, but nah, yeah, for sure. They say
Do you feel older, bro? Now that your birthday has passed?
No, I feel old. Like doing stuff.
Okay.
Like at Publix, bro, I'd be bending down. I'd be like,
really? Your body feel older?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm gonna get stuck, guys. Y'all gonna help me.
We gotta get you in the gym, G.
Bro,
start working on that flexibility.
I played soccer yesterday.
Yeah. It was fun.
Shit made me depressed, bro. I was running. I was like,
You was
why
tired.
the fuck am I so
hate that.
heavy?
I hate that.
I was laying on my feet and I was like, my body feels heavy as shit right now, bro.
That's the worst feeling.
That was when I was
That's a
like,
bad
I'm way
feeling.
too big, bro.
That's a bad feeling.
That was like, holy fuck. Like yesterday was a tough day for me for sure.
Okay. You gonna keep playing?
I want to.
Man, where
There's
do you
no
play
place
at?
around here. There's a field off Royal Palm. There's a really nice field off North Lake, but it's a little far.
That's a little far.
Yeah.
I know. Now I'm
Well,
pretty
from
sure.
you it's far. For me it's like 20 minutes. See, like living out here gives you perspective. Like I don't mind driving 40 minutes somewhere because that's
Facts.
like my job
Facts.
every day. It's like me going to work, you know.
That's how it was for me in
So-
Polk County though, because Polk County has no like nightlife for real.
I
I
mean,
mean,
you
I
gotta
think
go
that
like somewhere else.
You gotta go. Always had to go to Orlando.
True,
Always
true.
had to go. Come down here.
Yeah, you probably spoiled now because you like
In
Heart
the middle
Palm
of it,
Beach, West
yeah,
Palm.
yeah. I think I be taking it for granted. That's why I be napping. Like I be like, I'll go, cause I will go.
Yeah, that's true.
As opposed to like if you're not feeling like it, if you're in Polk County, if I'm an hour away from everything, from nightlife, and you're not feeling like it, you be like, well, I'm gonna make myself feel like it, cause
Right, for sure.
I don't get it all the time.
You know, we had a coworker. She live in PSL, bro. Port St. Lucie.
PSL,
Port St. Lucie,
bro, that's like an hour and a half
bro.
for her.
She said it takes her, yeah, like an hour 15 if she gets her at 7. It takes me 45 minutes to get to work, and I'm 20 miles away. Maybe, not even 20 miles away, like 18.
That's crazy.
And it takes her an hour and 15 minutes, bro.
That's crazy.
What kind of shit is that?
Cause she north, she coming down.
Yeah, so
Man,
I'm going
you
east.
west, yeah. So you
I'm
coming
going
east.
This shit is bull, bro.
I'm good. I'm good on this. You can have
That's
this.
what it's like living out in the sticks, bro.
Yeah, you really in the sticks, boy. You really in the
You
sticks.
know, people always said that, and I never knew what it was until we went on that.
You know how I know you in the sticks? Y'all ain't got no street lights outside.
Bro, it's mad pretty. You go outside tonight, it'll be blue, bro. Promise.
I'm about to say it's like dark in here.
Yeah, and then there's no light pollution. You'll see all the stars. Like actually,
now that
it's
I like.
crazy.
That I like.
Yeah, but like since the moon is out and everything, like it'll be blue when you go outside. You know, I've seen a moonlight.
Yeah.
Like there's
That's a real
they
thing.
mess with the filter and everything.
To make it look
it's
like that.
for real.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Fun fact, I used to want to be an astronomer
Really?
before I wanted to be an architect.
That's sick. That I mean, there's a correlation there. I would say.
You think architecture and astronomy?
Yeah, I think both like appreciate nature in general. I think architects don't realize how much they appreciate nature. A lot of like those pretty buildings and stuff like replicate just nature.
Yeah, they're
patterns.
biophilic in nature.
Yeah, a lot of like nature's patterns are very beautiful.
For
and then
sure.
you have people that like over exaggerated, I think, and then people who don't.
What you talking about, like the
appreciate
golden ratio, where they over exaggerate? Like,
golden ratio is fine, but like I don't know, this idea that like, I mean, it is crazy like how everything works against each other. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like how like there's a reason for hurricanes, there's a reason for like this and that and this or whatever, and it all like works.
the
like,
ecosystem.
without like humans. But there's a point to where like, okay, like if we want to live like civilized human, like these people that are like, oh, like human life is ruining all forms of nature and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You stretching it like.
It's like annoying. It's not even that like they're wrong. It's just like the way that they go about talking about it.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
And they tend to discount the people who are actually doing really good things.
Yeah.
Focus on the people that are doing bad
It
things.
seems like those type of people just want something to be
mad about.
mad about.
Or hear like someone to hear that they're mad about something.
Right.
So.
And there's different ways to do that, but you ain't got to choose.
For sure. But that's a big thing, like in general. Like people would rather, yeah. Just like I don't know if I've told you this. I feel like we should talk about this. This is mad random now, but I wrote this down a long time ago, and I was like, I wrote like every like really big like conscious artists like J. Cole, Kendrick, and like I don't know, maybe Eminem, I guess. They all like talk about change and try to influence the next like big person. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than being the change. Does that make sense? I don't know how to
Mhm.
explain it. So like let's say like Kendrick Lamar, Black of the Berry. Like he's talking about, and maybe this is the right way to do it. he's talking about like the structuralized corruption in like black culture and black communities and like the black on black crime and what's wrong with it. And rather than like being the person to call for that to change that, he be's the person to inspire other people to change that. Does that make sense?
No, that makes sense.
So like every conscious artist is like calling for the next like Gandhi or MLK
right.
or like big world impactor rather than being that person.
Right.
Right. And it's kind of weird to me. Not weird, but like I don't know why they feel like they can't be that. But it would be like I mean, I'm sure it's like really stressful and like they probably just don't feel like they could. But
yeah, what if they probably feel like they're not equipped to do that?
Right, but like there's a saying that like Spider-Man didn't choose his powers, but he chose to be Spider-Man, right? I've heard that before. So like there's something there. But like I'm not the person that's gonna be like, oh, Kendrick Lamar should be the change, and Kendrick Lamar, you know, so or like J. Cole should be the change that he sought to see.
What does the change look like though?
I have no fucking clue, bro. That's not for me. That's not for me to answer.
That's what
I just think it's an interesting like
concept.
Yeah.
I seen a clip of Tupac and he was saying something similar. Like he was in the studio, being as charismatic as outspoken as you see him everywhere. And he was talking about like he was saying you may not be the one that actually changes it, but he was like you can spark the next one who can.
Right.
So
he said, I think Kendrick has cited that as him being like the next
Tupac.
Yeah, him feeling like him feeling very inspired by that when he saw that.
I think Tupac was an activist as well, like before anything. In a sense.
But again, it's like I would say Tupac might be more of an activist than Kendrick, honestly.
I agree.
Yeah,
he was more mobile. He was more dynamic.
Also, he gets mad disrespected on like, I mean, a lot of like older musicians do, but like the gender role thing, like he's the first rapper that I knew with the nose piercing, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And then Prince, same thing. Prince has been dressing like androgynously for fucking years and years and years.
Yeah, forever.
And then that one actor, I forgot his name. I mean, people talk about this all, like people tweet this all the time. There's a black actor who went to the Met Gala thing in like a skirt or like a kilt, but like no,
he says actor. My bad.
Yeah, or it might have been like a red carpet thing. But
I think I know exactly who you're talking about.
He's like a very respected actor.
I can't think of his name, but I've seen that.
He's older.
The thing I think is unique and interesting is like it's funny how easily convinced people are just by one thing they see on social media. I seen something with this young lady. She was like it was funny. She said something. She was just like nose rings. She's like nose rings and like thumb paint and blah blah. She's like those things are cool, but she was just like these niggas just sassy overall or something like that. It was actually funny. She was like, but she was saying like men back in the day, whatever that means, weren't doing those things, and they were men are cool or not. But then I had looked, and I had to think. James Brown, the Ozzy Brothers, Prince, even if you will, if you want to stray away from Prince because he was eccentric and he was
right. That was kind of part of his brand.
If you ever look at 70s fashion, bro, it was androgynous. Yeah. It had the most, and that's one thing that I realized in fashion, or in style or in image overall. The most attractive people have something. If it's a man, he has a touch of femininity that makes him like extremely. That takes him from being good looking to extremely attractive.
Right.
Same thing with women. If you see a women sometimes like when they have like high cheekbones or like strong jawlines, giving them like a more handsome appearance, that makes them even more attractive than the you know what I'm saying? Sure. So that not only goes like for features in your face, but also like with your style and how you carry yourself. So I'm looking at the Ozzy Brothers. They wearing stuff like the drop neck shirts that's showing the chest. You know what I'm saying? And the flare pants. They were doing that back then. So it's like I don't understand like how can you define what a gender is based off of
or just like the fact, like just saying back in the day, and then
it's like where are we getting our definitions from? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Well,
definitions from.
There's like, I don't know if you've heard, like, this is like a what people call like a meme in like debating circles or debating in general.
Yeah.
It's like semantics, like the arguing semantics.
Yeah.
So like that's a big problem people have nowadays.
It's just like a fight for definitions.
Yeah. You'll have like you'll have people who like tweet something and then like right under the thread it's like their definition of the word that's like either so skewed or like just not needed.
Yeah.
And it's like you just have no clue. That's something that people do. Sometimes people use big words to look smart, and like they'll stretch the meaning. Like they might understand the word and completely know what they mean, but they stretch the meaning so far, and it's like you're really just like reaching here, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Well, what I was gonna say is like you have people that are doing shit like that, and then like Harry Styles gets the credit for dressing like wearing a dress on.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
Like, what
so
the fuck?
That's my thing. Like where the definitions at?
Yeah. And as a white man, getting that recognition is like, okay, I
exactly.
guess.
But then I will say,
or even
when
like
it comes to men, though, I guess you could say it's obviously you can separate it culturally.
That's true.
You can separate it culturally.
That's true for sure. But I would feel like the African American community would be like some of the harshest. African American men would be like some of the harshest on you.
Bro, yes, bro. The black community, bro. They cut throat, bro. The black community, obviously, yeah, this is opinionated, but they have to be the most judgmental community on earth, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, like.
That's interesting. I think, yeah. I mean, I don't have enough
experience.
Yeah. To say.
But yeah, definitely.
But Hispanic people are very, very
judgmental.
They're very judgmental of their own people, though. That's our biggest issue.
You got you.
For sure.
You got you.
We will love to hate on anyone, bro.
Yeah, I can say black people, we judgmental of us and everybody else. So yeah, right. we all around.
Right. But there's a certain protection too. I feel like if other people judge someone in the black community, the other people in the protection? Like there's a looking out, you know, like let's say a white man, or not even a white man, let's say a Hispanic man judges a black man, other black man will step up for them.
Oh, got you, yeah. And I don't
know if you have that.
We're gonna psychologically jump them.
Yeah. yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say now. Damn. I don't remember. Oh, I want to mention Andre 3000. He dressed like that. He dressed pretty androgynous at times.
He does.
Later in that line, or the Outcast line, he did for sure.
He does.
Also, very, very mysterious guy. Very mysterious person.
Yeah, he is. He goes into like the Frank Ocean category for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I think this is gonna sound weird.
In terms of creative in that style.
Like, yeah, I think Frank Ocean almost comes off as like in that like circle, but like almost in like a try hard fashion.
You think so?
I think so. I think like
you think Frank is a try hard?
In terms of like being an isolationist,
what?
I think so. Yeah,
what?
In like a weird way.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah.
That's just me. That's just me.
In my opinion, it's hard. It's hard to. How do you try to be an isolationist? You know what I'm saying?
But like, it's tough to gauge, I guess. Cause like, let's say like I know pictures. Like, okay, Frank Ocean has like a brand, you know.
He does.
He like makes posts. He like
does.
I've seen his face in the past year.
Yeah.
I have no idea what Andre 2000 looks like in the past year, you know.
It's levels though.
I know, like I said, like it's different because like it's definitely like an era based thing, and then it's also like Frank Ocean's fandom is so obsessed with him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's and not just obsessed with like him and his art, obsessed with him. You know, like Andre 3000, they're definitely obsessed with his art more than him.
More than him, for sure.
So there's levels to it for sure. So
yeah,
maybe I'm just looking at it in a.
I don't think Frank tried. I think it's honestly exactly what you said. It's more so the people.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
Than anything.
So maybe.
But yeah, I like Dre. That's one thing that I was listening to Amigos interview a while ago, and they were saying just how heavily influenced Andre influenced them, or Outkast influenced them.
Yeah. Well, Big Boy gets a lot of flack, like a lot of neglect. I'll say
he does for sure. For sure.
Some of these, I mean, he has some struggle bars for sure, but he's solid.
What rapper don't?
Yeah, honestly.
You say he got some struggle bars. Yeah, they say how he impact that, and even Lil Baby, I seen that. I think that's the cool part about the Atlanta rap community. I think out of every, from what I see and observe, out of every like city, the Atlanta rap community seems to be like the most congenial with each other. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting.
It's like they put each
but
other
also,
on.
it's also like, especially nowadays, Atlanta rappers are the only rappers to still carry on that tag. I would say like the last other rapper to do like West Coast was Kendrick, and now he's kind of dropped that title. That you know what I mean? Like he used to identify a lot with the West Coast and used to rap it.
Carrying the tag of where they're from.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, gotcha.
And like Drake, I guess, but what other Canadian rapper is like big like that? So,
Tory Lanez.
Well, you think Tory Lanez on the level of Drake?
Tory Lanez big. He big.
Drake big?
Nah, but I'm saying he's big though.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't know I didn't know Tory Lanez was Canadian, honestly. So you told me just now.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. Like, Atlanta rap is that they still have that. You know what I mean? Like, I know Migos is Atlanta from Atlanta. I know Lil Baby is from Atlanta. You know.
Got you. Yeah. For sure. For sure.
I don't really know. Like, who's a big rapper? Like, I don't know where Jack Harlow's from. I don't know. Well, he's not the same. It's not the same genre of rap. Let's say I don't know where.
I get what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Nobody else really repping there where they from.
Like, what's his name? Fuck, Trippie Redd. Trippie Redd's from Ohio, but like,
it's crazy.
I know that because I have friends from Ohio. I would never know that otherwise. You know what I mean?
You from Ohio? That's funny.
Yeah. Or like Denzel's from Florida, and he reps it like every now and like he'll say like bits from in his songs.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that you don't rap with fucking Denzel is a sin, bro.
Yeah, the fact that I
don't rock with him. That's crazy. You missing out, bro.
It ain't no disrespect.
No, because it's disrespectful to not listen to the kid.
You
bro.
don't like Kodak. That's
I
crazy.
didn't say I don't like him. Bro. I'm just not gonna be looking through my phone to play Kodak.
That's how I feel about Denzel.
That's so crazy, bro. He is good. Like, run him his shit. He's good.
With Denzel?
Yes,
for sure.
Oh my god,
for sure.
Nah, bro. Nah. I like him. I like him a lot. Yeah. What else is going on? How's your week been? You asked me how my week was. I know all you said was you were sleepy. You've been sleepy.
Yeah. How was my week? My week was cool. My week went by. I think it's simple as that. Like, my week went by. I will say, this year has felt so long.
Really?
This year did not fly by to me.
Oh, that's true.
This year was...
I think it flies by in terms of time, but in terms of like the shit that I've done this year, it feels like a lot.
Yeah, I agree. Like, this year is, you know what I'll say though, bro.
What's up?
I realize things don't really usually fly by to me like that often though. I
really?
feel like I feel every second of the day.
You feel grounded?
In that sense, I guess you can say, yeah. Like I feel every second of the day, bro. Like,
that's good.
I can't remember the last time I felt like a year just flew by.
Interesting. I feel like as I get older, the years feel shorter.
Yeah,
but I feel like I do more in a year. Maybe
that's
I'm just doing so much that like
time is relative. That's what you call time dilation.
For sure, bro. Yeah. What do you think? Do you think like? Have you heard like? What would you 10 years ago think of you now? What do you think?
It's funny because we had a when I was in high school, being in.
You had like a time capsule.
Basically, it was a
Also, I hate that I do that, bro. This is a side bit. I hate that I finish other people's sentences like that. It's so
you about to say what's wrong with the time capsule? Like, dang, bro.
I hate that I do. I do it so often, and I hate. It's just like a habit. I hate that I do that.
Gotcha.
It's so cringe.
I think if you I think it's a good thing, but if you just like throw it in there every now and then, finish it, it kind of add on like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I do it too much.
Okay.
I do it way too much. Like, I was editing the first episode, bro. I was doing it like every 2 seconds, and I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with me?"
Interesting.
Yeah, that's a pet peeve. If you see me do that, be like, "Yo,
something that you don't like about yourself."
Yeah, for sure.
Interesting.
That's like one of the few things I don't like about my mind. Like, one of my behaviors I don't like. I'll say that.
It's a divergent characteristic.
Yeah. Yeah. I would say I'm very like neurodivergent.
You would say so?
Yeah.
That's a characteristic of neurodivergence.
Cringe. Go
What
ahead.
I was about to say.
You said we were talking about 10 years ago.
10 years ago, yeah, when I was in high school, in the marketing and graphic design academy I was in.
Oh yeah.
My marketing teacher, she had made our senior year. She made us write a letter to ourselves, to yourself in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote about myself. I was just like, I didn't give any. I didn't. The crazy part is like I didn't give any concrete expectation in terms of like place or career.
Gotcha.
Or like physicality, like where I would be in, but I wrote a letter to myself based off where I would like to be psychologically. I was like, you'll be here, you'll be doing this, you'll be doing this, is that.
So you wrote it as if it was true.
Kind of,
it was fact.
Yeah, I was like, I wrote it to myself saying where I was at now, and I wrote it to myself saying like where I was at in that point. Then I also wrote to me saying like everything is okay as long as you're doing this, no matter where you are.
Gotcha.
And then it's like, I'm like, wow, I needed that because like it was very, I don't know, it was just full of love because it seemed like I was being very patient to myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And usually they say like, you know, what would you say to your younger self? Is that what you're asking? Mm-hmm. It's funny because my younger self was speaking to my older self at that point.
Yeah. Well, no, I was asking, what would your younger self think of you?
What would my younger self think of me?
Yeah. Like, are you? Yeah. Like, do you think your younger self would be proud of the person you are today?
I think I wouldn't necessarily say proud. I'm gonna be honest, but I think my younger self would definitely respect me though, and I think that's more important.
For sure.
What about you?
I think there are a lot of things that I do now that my younger self would not like, bro.
Yeah.
Like, at all. Like
your younger self, no disrespect, but it seemed like he was real judgmental.
Yeah, he seemed like fucked.
He seemed like he was like nobody.
He was a loss, bro. He was a loss, bro, for sure. Like I would have hated that I was in the cards. Like I used to really not like people who were in the cars. For one, even though my dad was in the cars, I was like, oh, he's different because like he's my dad. Whatever.
Got you. Yeah.
And then I wouldn't like that that I'd have 2 jobs. I wouldn't like that I went to school. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like so many things.
What would your younger self want? Where would he want you to be?
He would want me to be like a YouTuber, streamer, like full time.
Okay.
I guess. Not that that's, and you know, that's still like something that I would want to be a reality, but it's not an end all be all. And I think a lot of me wanted the fame more than the creativity. For sure.
That's funny because I can't imagine you desiring vanity.
Really?
I can't. No.
Bro, it's crazy.
I can't imagine you doing that.
It's crazy. Yeah, that used to be a big part of me for sure. I think I was very vain. I used to care a lot about how I looked. I used to care a lot about how people saw me. For sure. Yeah, I used to think I was right, like on everything. I used to just be. Even now,
I used to think I was right about everything.
Now I argue a lot, but like I can understand when I'm wrong or like when I have a misstep.
Yeah.
But
now, what would you say to your younger self?
Stop being closed-minded, bro.
Okay.
I was a closed-minded little jit, bro. I think I was like a pick-me guy for sure. I would like go along with what other people's like what girls that I was interested in said for sure. Like there are a lot of things that I say now that I wouldn't say even though it's how I thought. You know what I mean?
Got you.
I'm very scared of like, yeah. That was another thing. I had no backbone, bro. It was crazy. Like
that's crazy. How did you think you was right about everything, but you had no backbone?
Just because I thought that I could just change my beliefs on the fly.
Oh wow!
I think that's a thing young people.
That's dangerous.
I think that's a thing young people think, though. I think people, yeah, they claim they know everything, which means that they're just like I don't know, their views are ever changing. Kind of thing.
Would you date yourself?
What do you mean right now?
Yeah.
Like, do I think I'm date material, or would I date myself?
Would you date yourself?
Like as a female, as a woman. Sorry.
Like if you're a woman, would you date you?
I don't know. Maybe not date.
No, you wouldn't talk to Blaze. No, that's crazy. Why not, bro?
I don't know. It would depend. Cause if I'm a woman, I'm the same way. Fuck no, I wouldn't date myself.
No. If you're a woman and you're the same way, what you mean? Like, in personality?
Yeah. Like, if I'm the same person but a woman.
Well, you get what I mean.
I think I find myself annoying.
Really?
I think a lot of people who are like very similar to me, I think that they're annoying. I think that's something I do.
I think I could agree because I told my sister.
Because honestly,
I could agree.
I honestly think people who are a lot like me are just like me, but like lesser. Honestly, like that's me being like 100% no filter for real. I think like at my age, there's a lot of things that I've done to myself and like experienced that a lot of people my age haven't even thought of. That sounds really pretentious, but like I think I have a lot of life experience for someone my age. I think very few people can say that they like have their associates and had 2 full-time jobs at some point, you know, especially at my age. I've like, yeah, I don't know. I
think along with the life experience is that you're a deep thinker as well. So now that allows you to be able to understand the depth at which you experience.
Right. Well, I think
some people, I think they have they've been a lot of places physically, but they don't understand.
Yeah, it's like surface level.
Yeah, exactly. They don't understand where they've been. Exactly. The gravity of everything. So
for sure. I forgot what I was gonna say.
You were talking about having 2 jobs, AA.
Yeah. When I was gonna cut you off,
you were because we talking about would you date you?
Yeah, no, it was after that. It was just like a second ago. I just forgot. Damn. Would I date me? I said. I think that. Oh, a lot of people don't know that about me. A lot of people don't know that like I have deep conversations with myself. A lot of people don't know that like I'm a big thinker. Like I think that's what people. I think that a lot of people don't know about me.
Is that something that you want people to know about you?
No, I don't give a fuck. Because a lot of people like I disagree with. So, and I know I do. Like for example, like I won't have like political conversations with anyone my age because a lot of them are just strict left and that's it. Trying to have a nuanced conversation with people like that,
it's hard.
It's really hard, and also not even really hard. Like people will end a friendship off of that for no reason.
For sure.
Like there's this big, huge mindset of the left of like if you're not completely on their side, then you just want like we can't be friends. Like and it's like it's so weird.
Yeah,
I understand like if you're like super left and this like guy on the super right wants like all immigrants deported, then yeah, maybe you guys can't be friends. But the fact that like we differ on some, like I'm moderate and you're like very leftist, like we can't be friends, you know what I mean? It's really weird to me.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's one thing that I understand, but I don't like
I don't understand it.
At least the least you can do is just respect where someone comes from, because just as you have an opinion, they're gonna have one.
They can't, bro. Like they don't understand like a big thing. I don't know if you've heard this, but like they don't understand like why like African Americans or Hispanics vote for Trump or like vote red, vote right. And it's just because like they left for like the American dream. They left their home country for the American dream. And like, what is the best vision of the American dream is like the right
That's
wing.
crazy how someone can literally blind themselves. Well, like they literally like refuse to try to look at it from someone else's point of view.
Yeah. That's when you're like, and like all the left is like touting how like open-minded they are and like how free they are.
Right. So now that's crazy.
Like now you're being like the hypocrite that you call the right.
That's wild.
And like the most nth degree. That's why
that's destructive. That's self-destructive.
There's so much infighting on like the left. Like it's so bad. It's so bad. But like you can't even have those conversations with people, bro. And like the right, bro, y'all could disagree with like everything and like be like the best friends, I guess. Like they're very there's just like brotherly love, not brotherly love, but like sense of community on the right.
For sure.
Like that the left does not have at all.
For sure.
That is not the left does not have at all.
They're definitely on a one-track mind for sure. Like they're more cohesive than from what I perceive.
So for the longest time, like I don't know, like I thought it was like that simple that like the left is always right. Like actually no. Like there are a lot of I don't know. it's definitely more nuanced than people think. And there's like a lot more than like online politics. People think that like there's a large amount of like people who just aren't online, so they don't see like the shit that you see, and you don't see a lot of shit that they see. You know, whether that's because of your age or because of the environment that you live in or whatever. And that's something that you have to realize. So yeah. So like for example, like I think a lot of people you engage with on Twitter and Instagram are gonna be more than likely left leaning, but that doesn't mean that like everyone that's on Twitter and Instagram is gonna be left leaning, or everyone that's on the internet is gonna be left leaning. You know. So I don't know. It's tough though. Like it's a very weird conversation.
It is. It is.
But yeah, like I think a lot of people just think like I'm like just some like person. And I think that's like fine. Like I don't care. I don't really want to be seen as like, I don't know. I don't like to have conversations with these people who I don't want to have these conversations with. If that makes sense.
No, that makes complete sense.
So I think the people that I do, they definitely have like a certain eye into who I am, and they have a certain place in like my heart for sure.
Do you feel if you displayed that part of yourself, you would have you would be surrounded by more people that appreciate that part of you?
Maybe, but see, this is the thing. Like, I'm just an asshole. Like, I just don't like people just because I don't like people. You know. So, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I props to people who are like, peace and love to everyone. That is not me.
Okay,
that is far from who I am. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Like, I respect that you can be that big, and like, I wish I could be there, but I'm far from there. Respectfully.
He said, he gonna sprinkle it respectfully on there like it's cilantro.
But yeah, but that's a great way to live. I have this friend, Jason. We've had like maybe 2 conversations, and like every time I post something, he's like, "Bro, you look good, King." Like all that shit, and I love him for it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's my homie.
Shout out Jason.
Yeah. But yeah. I also think, I don't know, creating is tough, bro. But like it feels good to create for sure. But it also feels like I wish more people would indulge. That's what I'll say.
Indulge in.
Just like the creative side of me. Like I would never, like I post a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. I'd never post them on my story like that. I posted the episode 1 on my story, and like, it surprised me how many people.
I gotta start posting the what's name too.
You're good because the first one, let's make clips, and then this one should be like a more grandiose. I want this one to be like the start kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I want this one to be. I have an intro in mind that I want to do, and like, we have to pick a song. I'm gonna ask you in a second. Before I end this thought, what was I saying? Oh, so like it surprised me. A lot of people who watched it, I didn't think would, and a lot of people who didn't watch it, I thought would, and that kind of hurt. Like it kind of sucked.
Yeah, I learned that in business when I began freelance graphic designing.
Really?
A lot of the people that I thought would support me, they didn't,
and a lot of people that didn't.
Yeah, I think, but I know that's common.
Yeah,
because one of I had a business coach before. He was saying like, that's for however reason, that's just how it works. Like the people who your target audience isn't necessarily the people that's around you.
Right.
So that's
but I feel like with business it's different.
It is, and so that's what surprises me about.
Yeah, that's like that shit hurt because like if you know me, and like you enjoy me as a friend or a person, I feel like
let me see what Blade's talking about.
At least check it out, or at least be like, oh hey, like I saw you started this, like that's really cool, whatever. Because I have friends that did that, and they're like, I haven't watched it yet. But you know, I want to get around to it. And even if they don't, like that shit means so much. That shit like that is so much better than like, oh, I watched it, it was good. You know, like I hate that shit so much. I'd rather you say like, oh, like I think this was really cool, or like have some input rather than just be like,
actually have an outtake on it.
Yeah, for sure. Even if it's bad, even if it was like, oh, like, camera angles ass, like
especially if it is, let a nigga know.
Yeah, let me know what I can work on.
Let a nigga know
for sure.
Yeah, no, I think that's. So I would say the more you do present that side of yourself, though, that's what people are gonna like when they see that side of you. That's when they gonna start attracting you. But like, I think that's
the thing is that it's tough to know how much I want people to know that. It's tough to know like because like I'm not uncomfortable or I don't feel like I need to talk about this stuff more, or else I would, you know. Like I don't know how much I want to have these conversations all the time, or how much I would give up the conversations I have now for those conversations.
What other forms of creative do you want to get into? Do you know?
These are good right now. I love editing. I would love to edit more. And then like
videography, right?
Videography is a thing. It's tough because I want to do like, I have a vision that I see, but I don't want to put it on other people. You know, I think I really like super basic videography, like super basic, super stripped back basic videography. A long time ago, this is just a tangent. A long time ago, I had a VHS camera. I only told like 3 friends about this, but I had a VHS camera, and I recorded like a whole bunch of blank shots I thought were really cool. I still have them somewhere. I just had to get them processed because it's VHS. And that's like my favorite creative things I've made, but no one's ever seen them, like ever. But anyways,
so you're just gonna be talented in silence?
It's not even that I'm talented. I just like how they look for me. But I haven't seen them in so long now. Maybe I think they're cringe, you know. I had this one shot where it was like a VHS camera set up, and I had like a candle on my bed. And I had taken the sheets off, so it was just like a plain bed with like a candle in the middle. And then like I had it tip over, and then when it tipped over, it like killed the light. I'd fucking ruined my bed, got like wax all over it.
That sounded like that was pretty cool.
Yeah, but I'd have to find it again. I don't know where it is. I have to get the fucking VHS process and shit. But
so
yeah.
you don't want to go to school for that?
I don't know. It's just like, there's this weird like push and pull that you have with like, do you want to monetize your hobbies? You know.
Whew, trust me, I understand that. No, I definitely understand that.
So it's tough. That's the biggest like struggle that I have with that. Also like, yeah, I would hate to. There's 2 types of people in this world, I feel like, or 2 types of like creatives. There are creatives that will do something and are satisfied with it, will put their heart and soul into everything and they're satisfied with it, whether it fails, whether it blows up.
Out, yeah.
And there are people who will put everything into it, and if it doesn't blow up, they'll feel depressed. You know, they'll they can't repair themselves after that. So I don't really know where I stand. I feel like I'm in between. Because while I create things for me, like I definitely seek validation from people.
Got you.
So it's tough, and that's like a big thing for me. You know, so. And like to dedicate, like let's say I go to film school for 2 years. To dedicate 2 years. If you need to answer, you can. Okay. If I need to dedicate 2 years, like, and then like do something, put a whole bunch of work into something, and then no one watch it or no one even criticize it, that would fuck me up for sure. Like I know that for a fact. Whether or not I'd be satisfied with it, regardless. Because I have this thing now where I'll make something, and in the moment when I post it, I'll be like, "This is fire." Like I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. And then later I'll be like a month later I'll be like, damn, like that didn't get what I wanted it to.
The feedback that I desire. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm learning right now with design is really how to detach myself. There's a thin line between design and art. To me, like I was talking to you about, like art is for expression. Like you want to be able to interpret it according to however the viewer sees it. But then design literally answers a question. Like it literally solves a problem. Yeah, that's where architecture is architecture.
But even it's weird because there's a lot of art that I just don't like, that I just think looks horrible, but is like very recognized as good art. Yeah, you know. So,
but that's the that's what still makes art. Some people are gonna have their it's emotionally driven.
Yeah, even that. But the antithesis of that is that like there's a lot of design that I think is bad, but there's so much more that I think is good that's recognized rather than what I think is bad.
Would you be able to give an example?
Like the Balenciaga rip shoes shit. Yeah. Like I think that shit is stupid. But like in comparison to how much art I think is stupid or I think is bad, it's like it's like 1 to 10 or something. Does that make sense?
I will say when it comes to for instance like the Balenciaga rip shoes, that's fashion, and fashion is an art form more as opposed to being more design.
More design. Okay. I can see that.
Like when I think of design, I think of this camera stand, right? This camera stand, it doesn't have to be as beautiful as a sculpture,
right? Because it's functional,
right? It just has to be functional. Design if it's nothing else, you want it to be functional. That's the purpose. That's what a true design is.
Have you seen that Rick Owens table, where it's Rick Owens himself?
No, I haven't.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
It's like a sculpture of him, but he's like, I don't know if it's like a joke.
Is he sitting down?
Yeah. Well, no,
Like,
he's like laying
positioned?
down on all fours.
Oh,
I think it's like a joke. I don't know what it is. I've just seen it on multiple occasions.
it could be. It could be.
And I think it could be like him, like playing a bit as like a table, because
Okay.
he's like a table. Like people, he has like a glass on.
I
him.
wouldn't doubt if it's real.
So we'll see.
A lot of these
I'll
cultural
have to look it
houses,
up.
they do experiment
Really, really
with art.
good
So
stuff.
like, yeah, they get really
Like,
eccentric.
Okay, we talked about this. The Virgil, the person in the building shit. That shit is so
The
cool.
statue?
In New York City.
Yeah,
is mad
that's
cool.
hard. That's hard. I want to go to. I really say I have to go to New York just to see.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, New
I'm
York's
not
cool.
really attracted to New York because it's New York. I really just feel like I just need to go just because it'd be like, okay, I went to New York. I feel like it's something I have to check off. Honestly,
Got you. That's interesting. You know, I really liked Ohio. Yeah. If it wasn't weird, I would have recorded so much shit in Ohio. There's just one.
What made it weird? What you mean?
Like, if it wasn't weird to just randomly record shit. That's my biggest thing that holds me back, honestly. I would love to like record my friends randomly. I'm just too insecure about it. I would love that shit.
I think
love
you
that
should,
shit
fam.
so much, bro.
I think you should.
Bro, that is like
I think
my
you should.
biggest like inconfidence.
Just recording people randomly.
Just like, yeah, bro, that shit is so fun. Just because like people act
Bro, you
weird
do
about
know
it.
we're in 2022, right?
I know. It shouldn't be a thing.
It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird the fact that
Oh,
if
don't
people
say it.
would think it wasn't
Don't
weird.
say it.
Yeah, that's
I know. It's just me. It's just a me thing.
okay. Okay.
I wish I could. For sure, I wish I could. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah,
Interesting.
a thing that I want to do now is like right now, like in this instance, like recently, is like record cars. There's this thing that people do called like a follow cam. It's like, or like I think it's like a trail or a follow or like a cruise, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
You just follow someone like in a car next to someone who has like a cool car.
Yeah.
And you just take a picture and or take a video. It's really hard to do and like hold the camera stable and like have a good angle. I think that's really cool. People do a really good job with that.
I'll do it with you.
No, but I don't want to do it to my car.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. Maybe eventually down the line.
Can you do it with my car?
Yeah.
Hey.
For sure.
My little O2 UFO.
Let's go. True. I saw a picture of my Civic, bro. That shit was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. that
Modded
shit was
out?
tough. Not tough, like rough.
Oh, rough.
Yeah. I said tough, but I meant like rough.
Oh, okay.
Like, tough isn't like yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was a little bad chapter in my life.
Okay.
For
Gotcha.
sure. Yeah, the amount of stresses, bro. Well, actually, don't get in the car. Shit like that piss me off, bro.
You ain't gotta tell me. I'll be looking at you go through it. I'm like, boy, my pockets be like, don't even think about it. Like I got
Bro,
you.
I don't know. My pockets don't handle it. My pockets do not handle it. But I've learned that being financially worried about things is not a good way to live life. Not a good way to live life.
It's not.
Yeah, it's really not.
It's not. It'll have you 2 jobs working at Publix's community services department.
Fucking hating that shit. I hate Publix, bro. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. I don't like Publix. I feel like. Do you think that the podcast is too serious? You think it should be more playful?
Well, ours?
Yeah. Like, you think we talk about serious stuff too much?
I don't think so. I think. I don't know. I mean,
I think it's.
however we feel that day. I don't know.
I think it's serious, but I think it's passive enough, or it's easy enough for like a passive listener.
Got you.
know?
I agree.
But
Yeah, we'll be more
it could be
playful.
more playful. Yeah.
Yeah, we can be more playful.
Trying to think. What else? Oh, give me a song
A song
that you want to be in the intro.
in the intro.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna show it to you before it's done.
All right, a song that I want to be in the intro.
Yeah, that you want to be the intro.
That I want to be the intro.
Yeah, like the intro will be like. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but we'll spoil it because they're gonna see it. Not spoil it, but just a song that you'd want to be an intro. So like, yeah, whatever you want. It could be like something with like a little transition or like whatever. Like I know what's that new Drake song with the transition? We could do that. I have to pitch it somehow so we don't get copyrighted.
Is it gonna be every intro every time?
No.
Oh,
this will be the
episode.
thing. Yeah, we'll do every episode.
Oh, okay. What song am I
we'll come
right
up
now?
with. You do frou frou. Or whatever. Did you listen to the Strokes, by the way, or no?
To
the Strokes?
No, I haven't yet. Man, you put me on spot.
The Strokes or Rio Vast, either one of them, really good.
Let's see who's on my playlist right now.
Who's in your ear? Preferably an older song, because they tend to care about copyrights less. But if if it has to be a newer song, it can be a newer song.
Okay. I don't know. You know what I feel like it's a really intro-y song?
Hold up.
That I think of?
Okay, go ahead.
Kick Push by Lupe Fiasco. Yeah.
That's crazy that you just said that song. That song, my mom bought me... Have I told you the story? I feel like I've told you the story.
I don't know.
My mom bought me a Walmart MP3 player that was SpongeBob themed. I used to listen to that song on repeat when I skateboarded because I used to skateboard as a jet.
You thought it was cute. Kicking and pushing, bro.
We could do that song. That
Kicking
song
and
is
pushing.
great.
Yeah, let's do that. I like Kick Push.
We could incorporate like 2 songs. You want to do another song? That like maybe it's like the opposite of that song.
Oh, you could choose.
No, well, okay. I'm trying to think of a song that's similar. There's this this is random. There's this D Rose All the Lights. Is it All the Lights?
Mm-hmm.
No. The DJ, the not the DJ, the Lupe Fiasco song. Oh no, the Show Goes On. You know that song?
If you are who you say you are, a superstar.
No, it's a Lupe Fiasco song.
If I hear it.
It's like all right. I think it's like all night.
Come on, bring that chorus out. Bring that chorus voice out.
It's like yeah, the show goes on.
You gotta drop something for the people, bro. We waiting to hear what the song like.
I just did.
We know
like,
Kick Push.
I think he says all right. Already the show.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's this D Rose compilation like montage from like years ago. Back when D Rose was nice.
Yeah.
Bro, I watched that shit when I was legit. I watched it the other day. Fucking
nostalgia.
Huge nostalgia.
Brought back.
Like I got like that. Okay, I have a hard time. This is so random. I have a hard time crying when anything sports related, bro. I'll cry. Sports easy cry. Bro. Like times I can count on my hand.
What a man.
Times I can count on my hand. Times I've cried. Sports
How
edition.
How male of you.
Sports edition. Times I've cried. Recent. Man City versus Liverpool. Manchester City versus Liverpool. Recently, Mo Salah hit a goal, and like I hate Mo Salah, but like crazy.
It was beautiful, huh?
Yeah, and then 2016, I think, Spurs versus Ajax in the semifinal.
You said Spurs versus who?
Ajax. There's soccer teams.
Oh, I was about to say
and
that.
then
who was that?
I cried watching the Lakers Pelicans game. That was crazy.
Lakers Pelicans?
Yeah, recently. Ryan White? No. Matt Ryan hit a buzzer beater to send it overtime, and then they won.
Oh, you just like...
I was
yeah,
like,
bro, that's the most masculine thing I've heard.
No, because like I be smiling so hard, and then I be like, I'm about to cry right now, and then I'll cry like a little tear, and it'll be over. When else? Oh, this was so
funny.
long ago.
That's funny.
This was so long ago. Troy Polamalu's Steelers and Fitzgerald's Cardinals. I cried that Super Bowl. I wanted the Patriots or the Steelers to win.
Steelers to win.
I had a Heinz Ward jersey on.
Okay.
He wasn't even playing on the team at that point.
That's crazy.
And I cried at that Super Bowl. I remember I was legit when this would happen, but I did this. My brother used to play football a lot.
Right.
He played wide receiver, and like. He was nice. I've told you he was nice. He was tall, lanky, and like he could catch over anyone.
Up top,
he was fast too. He was quick. But like I remember there was like a sense of unity in that team, even though I was like young. I don't even know why I cared so much, but like I remember one time they lost a game and like the score, it was close. It was like I think it was like 27-20 or something. It was a close game, and I remember I was like I was like praying to God. I was like, God, if you let them win this game,
Young Blaze is praying to God.
I was
That's
like,
crazy.
if you let them win this game, I'll believe in you. Like, on my mama, I'll believe in you. Like, if you could just give me this, like, you're real. You're real. And I remember that, and then they lost, and I started crying. I was like, this shit is so ass, bro. Like, life means nothing. I remember vividly that shit happened.
No, how old were you?
I was like 10.
Okay.
Yeah, because my brother was like 14. Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Maybe younger. I might have been like 7.
That's hilarious.
I was in 5th grade.
Was he
I
in
was
high
in 5th
school?
grade.
He was,
No, I was in 5th grade.
He was in middle
so
school.
He was in 8th grade, yeah. Or I might have been 4th grade, yeah. Because I remember, the only reason I remember that, one day I came with my safety patrol belt to his practice, and they were clouding me for it. So that's the only reason I remember, actually.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's mad crazy I remember that, but yeah.
That man cried for sport. That's got to be the most masculine thing I've heard. And
that's not even
this
whatever.
weird.
Nah, but then some heartbreaking shit will happen. I'll be straight faced, bro.
See, that's what
Like,
I'm
can't show
saying. That's
no
crazy.
emotion. I'll pent that
That's
shit up,
crazy.
bro. That shit is so cringe. I hate that shit so
I'd be wanting
much.
to cry too, honestly.
You have a hard time?
Yeah,
Me
I
too.
do. I be really.
Does it
wanting
feel
to be
good
out.
when you cry?
Heck yeah.
For sure.
Get that thing out.
For sure. You ever
Yeah,
cried
thank you.
drunk?
Drunk?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I ain't telling this story. But yeah.
You don't
Oh my god,
You don't
bro.
got to. No,
I
you
am
don't
not
got
telling
to.
this story.
You don't got to, for sure.
But I'm gonna tell you the story though.
Okay, eventually, yeah. Gotcha.
I'm gonna tell you the story.
But yeah. Trying to think of what else. But yeah, Ohio, mad pretty. This is mad random. I want to go again in April. Want to go in again in April.
Okay. That's where I cried at actually.
Really?
Drunk. I was in Cincinnati.
I haven't been.
What, in Cincinnati?
Mm-mm. No, we were in Columbus.
Yeah, I was in
We stayed
Columbus.
in Columbus.
Yeah, my homeboy used to live in Columbus. He's from Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's from Cleveland.
From St. Mary.
What's up?
He been to St. Mary's High School.
Nah, but he got people that go to St. Mary's or used to
Really?
go to St.
That's
Mary's.
crazy.
Yeah. He went to Shaker Heights.
Okay,
That's
I have no
where-
idea. That's just LeBron went to St. Mary's. That's the only reason I said that.
I think he said MGK went to his high school.
Oh,
and he said
really?
Holly Berry went to his high school.
Holly Berry.
Yeah.
You think she's bad?
Yeah, she cold.
Okay.
I mean, like she ain't like
She
the
gets a little
coldest.
disrespected from this generation though, for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, because she's a little older now and people forget.
You know beauty standards change.
Bro, nah, because she was short hair. Like she put short hair on the map.
Did she?
I think so.
Holly fine.
She is.
And she still got cheated on.
By who?
Her husband, bro.
Who's that?
I'm not sure.
Some rando?
Honestly, it's somebody that we. Yeah, I don't even
didn't
think he
know
was
that.
famous.
I didn't
Honestly,
know that. I don't really know much about her. I know she has like a couple good acting movies in
Me either.
Australia.
I didn't know she was in Baps. It's a black classic. It's a black movie.
You seen Wiz?
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 Nah. The Wiz?
Yeah.
You talking about like with Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
For sure.
I try to talk to any white person about that shit. They have no clue.
Oh, they lost. They're gonna be lost. They're gonna be lost.
If y'all don't know.
There's black people who haven't even seen that movie.
Yeah, true. That's why I was testing you.
Yeah, I seen the Wiz.
If y'all don't know, Michael Jackson, when he was with the Jackson 5, like as a little jit, made a Wizard of Oz, but like
Remake.
it's a whole black
Yeah,
cast.
it's a black musical.
Yeah, it's good.
It is. It actually is.
The production, they cut some corners. There, the budget was low, but it's a good
They
musical.
made it on Microsoft Windows. Man.
You can see like the string when they holding up the it's bad, but it's straight. It's a straight musical for sure.
Yeah, no, it actually is.
That's the like. I talk about like parts in the Wiz, and people are like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Oh, my bad."
All right, that mine.
Yeah, yeah, because like the story's a little different. Like it's not different, but like different things happen that don't happen in the actual Wizard of Oz. But yeah, I've never actually seen the Wizard of Oz.
No,
No,
I've seen it.
Like
That's-
with Dorothy and
That's
shit.
one of my sister's favorite movies.
Really,
Yeah, she likes
Crazy.
musicals. I hate musicals.
really. I like musicals.
I hate musicals.
I like the ones I like. I'll say that. She like Les Mis.
Who?
Les Mis.
I don't even know. I gotta ask her. I do
If
want
you-
to see
if
some
you
shows
want
on Broadway though.
Really?
I'll go to one in person. It just I don't want to sit in front of a TV screen and listen to them sing songs that I don't know.
Bro, at the musical, it's like kind of worse. I'm just kidding. I've never been, so I wouldn't know. But I feel like it'd be worse. Cause like it in the movie, trust that's not their voice, bro. Trust.
Oh, for sure. You want to know? It would be fun if they had like a rap musical.
That's Hamilton.
Hamilton?
You don't know what Hamilton is?
I heard of Hamilton.
It's like a rap musical, but it's all white people. So
I'm saying, like,
I think it's all white people.
What if concerts is like that? They would stay like musicals.
That'd be fine.
And they just break out in rap songs. That'd be fine, bro. That'd be fine.
But there, yeah. So when rap, like Hamilton is like, it's not really rap. It's like slam poetry, like rap.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
But that is like,
it's like spoken word.
It is what?
It's like spoken word.
It is very like hip hop infused. Like it was made to be consumed by the modern audience, let's say.
But he wasn't talking about croaking birds. It's more like spoken word. Said he really putting it down. You wanna know that song?
Is that Kanye?
If you can feel how my face felt, you would know how Mace felt. Thank God I ain't too cool for this safe belt. You know what song that is? That's crazy. You ain't no Ye fan for real.
No, I'm not. I'm really not.
You was just singing it the other day. You was just singing it on Friday. Or Thursday.
No clue. You gotta tell me. Oh, like I said, I'm a new Ye fan. Like I'm all new Ye.
Oh, yeah.
I did say that, didn't I? Yeah. That's me.
Like, imagine if, like, it was just set up like, I would go to that, bro. That'd be hard.
Yeah, no, a concert of a musical of just life? No, that's a musical that could work. With a choir? Choir singing through the wire? That's bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be fine.
That's a masterpiece right there.
For sure. I was just sitting on. Oh, ask her if she watched. I mean, I watched all the movie musicals. So, like, Les Mis 2. I mean, like I say all, I mean 2.
Lame is.
Les Mis. It's Les Miserables. LESMISERABLES.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's like Les Mis. If she watches it, she'll know.
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables, yeah.
I heard
you say Les Miserables, but yeah.
I didn't know that
was French.
That's the little...
Okay. Les Miserables.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's French.
Okay.
And then Sweeney Todd's really good, the movie. I fuck with Johnny Depp though, even though he might be like an asshole.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really good in that movie.
He's a great actor.
Yeah, and then Rick Offerman, is that his name? No, not Rick Offerman. Fucking Alan Rickman. He's in that movie. He plays Voldemort.
Voldemort?
No.
What's his name?
No, he's the actor. I don't remember his name. I think it was, or is it Snape? He plays someone in Harry Potter. I haven't watched Harry Potter in a minute.
Me either, but I need to run it back.
I'm not rocking with it either.
I need to run it back soon. I wish they put that movie back in theater so I can get a theater experience.
Really?
Yeah.
With Harry Potter?
I think that'd be fire.
I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so I'm biased.
I think if they put regular movies like classics.
Oh, they do that, but it has to be like really classic. Like they did that with
Avatar.
Spirited Away in Avatar. You know what Spirited Away is?
Mm-mm.
It's like one of the most
critically acclaimed movies.
No, it's an anime movie. It's probably like the most important anime movie that come out. I'll never watch this shit. It's made by a studio that I just don't like.
Oh, you don't like
I don't like the art style, and then like I'll get a lot of hate for saying this, but I don't like the art style. And like
Spirit of the Way.
Spirited Away.
Okay.
Spirited Away.
Spirited Away.
Yeah, if you hear any of these
I didn't see it, but I know
with Totoro. My Neighbor Totoro. You know what that is?
No.
If you see like any of these, but like Spirited Away, I think it's like, what is that? Something delivery, and then My Neighbor Totoro, and then Wolf's Castle, and then there's a couple others. There's this one anime movie they say it's the saddest movie ever made. It's like something Fireflies. Fuck. It's like Graveyards of Fireflies or something, or Fireflies in the Graveyard.
And it's really sad.
They say it's really sad. I haven't seen it. Bro, people like I'm a huge critic, but like I haven't seen much. I haven't seen much shit.
When you watch movies, do you carry the emotion with you outside of the movie?
What do you mean?
Like when you watch or listen to things, do they spur you to feel another way for the rest of the day?
I'd have to really fuck with it or really not like it. But yeah, I would say so. What's a movie you can watch on repeat? You might not even think it's that great, but what's a movie you can watch on repeat?
First movie I would say I like it that I could watch on repeat. The Wood.
The Wood?
The Wood. You never seen The Wood before? Mm-hmm. It's another black classic.
Okay.
So it's about this boy. He comes from a very casual movie. So it takes place with this group of friends who grew up together, and the one who is least likely to get married is getting married, like the whole of the group. So he but they go back in time to revisit the It's taking place on his wedding day, and he's like basically, he's ghosting the marriage. Like, so like the bride is mad, and like the family is mad. Like, where is he? And so his homeboys, they go find him, and they like are talking to him to convince him, like, bro, you can do this. And so in the midst of like them convincing him, they go back in time to like revisit memories they had growing up together.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So then
it sounds like Hot Tub Time Machine.
Kinda, yeah, in a sense. But yeah, in a sense. So then they'll
Or
go
like
back.
Norbit.
I haven't seen Norbit.
Oh, really?
No.
You're not missing. I mean, it's a pretty bad movie.
Yeah, nah.
It's funny, but
I know it's a lot of people watching think it's funny, but they go back, and then so, yeah, and they just revisit it, have certain memories that they had in high school with each other, how they met each other. Times one of them got jumped. Times they went to the first dance. Times they were all competing to like see who could lose their virginity the fastest. Sports, all that kind of stuff. It's really cool.
It's old.
It's old, yeah, 90s for sure.
Damn.
The Wood. You should watch it. I think you would like it.
Okay.
It's funny, but then it's also like, oh no, it's yeah. I just like The Wood. It's a good movie.
I'll have to check that out. The Wood. Okay.
What's a movie that you can watch on repeat?
There's a couple. So I'm a big like animated movie guy. I like animated movies a lot.
Okay.
I like Rango a lot.
They're very visually tantalizing.
Some of them.
Ooh, tantalizing. Did I use that correctly?
Oh, dude, it's Korean.
Hey, I like the way that sound coming on my tongue.
Yeah, you did.
Visually tantalizing.
I like Rango.
Rango.
You know what that is?
I only know like the new one, the little 3D.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
The little gecko jet.
it's a good movie.
Bro,
I want to watch it now.
You
Because
should
when I
watch
look at it, just very like
Bro,
engaging.
that movie, the studio spent so much money animating that movie.
Mm.
Animation goes crazy.
Mm.
And then Johnny Depp, I like. And then Beans is cool. Beans is like the love interest. It's a good movie. It leans too hard into like pandering to like global warming shit, but it's a good movie.
Politically charged in a sense.
Yeah. Not really politically charged, just like ideology charged. Ideally charged.
Ideally charged.
Yeah.
Ideologically.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's it. Ideologically.
Yeah. There's like this whole thing about like how this guy with a lot of money is stealing all the water when like they live in a desert. You just have to watch it. And then,
I see.
Yeah.
That
Exactly.
line alone let me know what's up.
So, but it's like the whole idea is like he's a pet lizard or pet gecko. I think he's a gecko. Because he changed colors in the movie, but he doesn't know who he is. Like he knows himself as a pet gecko, but like he's kind of insane,
Trying to find himself.
Yeah, it's a self-discovery movie, but it's like a kids movie.
Kids movies be having the best plot sometimes.
For sure.
They'd be
Honestly.
simple, but like
Honestly, so
refreshing.
like he goes to this town and pretty much like makes himself sheriff. Like that's as much as I'll say.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's good. It's
I'm
good.
gonna watch
I
it.
like it.
Because
I really enjoy it.
I've
I think
seen
it's
like
really
the
fun.
previews, I think, and just snapshots.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it looks surreal. Like it looks really, the animation and the art style is really cool. I like that like surrealism
Okay.
type of art.
You like to get lost into a world. Like you like to go into a world.
No, for sure. Movies that are very like environmentally like expansive or like immersive are very good.
Immersive.
That's where I think Harry Potter drops the ball a little.
Mm.
Cause like I feel like Hogwarts, if you're outside the castle, is like Earth. You know, it's like the regular like everyday like woods and like castle. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I feel like it drops the ball on that a little.
I would ask you which Harry Potter have you seen? Because the first half of the series, I can see where you're at.
Yeah.
But then like the last
I haven't
half,
seen the last half.
It's like-
I haven't seen the first half since I was legit.
okay, yeah, the last half, like you can literally see the difference in like the graphics,
Right.
Because he comes in and it's like a there's a, I think not a, it's some type of like reptilian bird or reptilian flying figure, bro, and it's just like
It's not the Griffin?
this is different. No, it's like it's like it looks like it's two completely different
Now,
movies.
I've never read the Harry Potter books. I
neither.
read a
Thing's too thick.
lot. I read a lot. I would say it was a big competitor. I don't know if you know the Percy Jackson series. I really like those books.
Percy Jack. Oh, and
It was
Lightning
like Greek.
Thief.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's all Greek mythology.
Was the movie good?
No.
Okay.
It's like no,
No.
it's not good.
Okay.
It's not worth a watch.
Okay.
But it's fine, I guess. But those books are good. But they're kids' books, so they're kind of corny now, looking back on it. But they're good books. Rick Riordan's a really good writer. That's a good guy who wrote it. Who doesn't say fucking really cringe political shit for no reason. Like,
Gotcha.
You know about J.K. Rowling's like political
background.
Things. You know how she named a character what, like something super fucking racist, like an Asian character, like Chang Chong or something. It wasn't like that, but it was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Got you.
Yeah. I just thought of it. I have to send you this video of there was this creek in Ohio, bro. That shit was mesmerizing. Not in Ohio, in West Virginia, bro. Driving through West Virginia is like one of the most ethereal moments of my life.
Is it West Virginia? They have a lot of theory. Oh, not theory. Do they have a lot of winding roads?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm driving up there.
That's when I almost crashed.
I can see that. They don't be having rails on the side either, bro.
Well, yeah, I almost crashed into like a hillside, but yeah, cliffside. Yeah, bro. That was so fucking dumb. Can't believe I did this shit. I want to make my car undrivable now. Now that I have a car that I can drive every day.
You want to make your car undrivable?
Put that shit on the floor.
Why do you want to make it undrivable, bro?
That shit is so hard, bro. That
yes,
shit
man.
Is so hard.
Mine was on the floor. I hate that.
What's that?
Said I had a car that was on the floor. I hated it.
Really?
Yeah. Every speed bump, my head hitting the roof.
Crazy,
bro.
You was stiff like that. Okay.
Yeah, bro. I didn't.
You were on lowering springs or coilovers?
I think I was on, I don't even know. I think it was coilovers.
Oh, really? Was it like a strut and then a spring wrapped on the strut?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I just know that thing was low. Like literally, the gasket one time was like a little loose and it used to drag on the ground. I had to like.
Oh, the muffler.
Yeah. To that, attach it to the head gasket.
Yeah.
The
headers?
Yeah. One time it had drag because I was on the road. One time it had dragged the hole in it, and it should be so loud. So I had to get it like.
You had the exhaust leak.
Yeah. So I had to get the thing fixed because it used to be so loud.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
That was stressful.
We got the Migos on because Jordan wanted them on.
Yeah.
We also have to pay respect, pay our dues.
Pay respect.
Not pay our dues, but pay respects.
Pay respect for sure. Yeah.
You think we were talking about this? Where it happened at? It happened in Texas.
Texas, yeah.
They said that's
Houston.
where PNB Rock got shot too.
I thought he got shot out west.
Oh, maybe not. Listen, work talk is not good. I guess people at public be blowing shit out their ass.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What you think would be a good stopping point?
What's that?
What you think would be a good stopping point?
You want to stop now? Let me say I have this one little story that I want to talk about.
Story time before we end.
It's not really a story. It just fucking pissed me off. And I gotta talk about it. This guy. So, I work at Publix. Whatever. We throw a lot of shit out at the end of the day, right?
Okay.
Food. Yeah.
Okay.
This guy goes. We get this every now and then when people see me throwing shit out. I don't have to throw. I pull it all out and I go to the back and throw it out. So I'm like pulling everything out. He's like, all that stuff has to go in the trash. I'm like, yeah. Like, unfortunately, we have to throw it out. And he was like, you guys don't have to throw it out. And I'm thinking like, oh, okay. He means like Publix as a corporation doesn't have to throw it out. And I was like, yeah. I mean, yeah. You can like tell my manager, but I mean, I have to throw it out. And then he's like, you don't have to throw it out. And I was like,
and who was saying this?
Just random dude.
Okay. Did he look like he might want some of that garbage?
No.
Okay.
And I was like, well, if I don't throw it out, then I lose my job. And then he was like, yeah, see, that's the man pushing the button for you. I was like, what? I was like, this is the most backward shit I've ever heard in my life. And then he was like, so if I buy any of this, it has to be full price? And I was like, unfortunately, sir. I was like, yeah, it does. And then he was like, okay. Well, that sucks that you have to throw it all out. And I was like, my bad, homie. My bad, G.
And that was it?
That was the whole interaction, bro. And I was just thinking, like, this guy, like, he I don't know. The fact that, like, if he had asked me, like, that guy read Peter Pan and thought Jit was, like, God, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, the fact that if he had an actual conversation with me, like, it could have been interesting. He just fucking, like, just wanted to be right, I guess. That shit was so annoying.
Like, okay, yeah.
That was, like, the most... That is, like, I have a lot of bad experiences. That is the one that has made me, like, genuinely mad. Like, made me, like, genuinely, like...
I can hear it.
Sock him in his shit.
I can hear it.
Like, mad, bro. Oh, my God, bro. That shit pissed me off.
I can hear it.
Yeah, but then even later, I was thinking about like if I had like gave it away, like to people, the implications of like I definitely would have gotten caught, obviously, and then the implications of like, because like I think in my experience, grocery stores and like people who throw out food, they'll give it to like we can eat it, whatever we can eat, we just can't take it home. So like if I gave that shit away, that'd probably change for like all the Publixes in that area, you know, or like, so it's not even like I would lose my job, and it's not even like they would replace someone that would do the exact same thing that I would be doing.
Yeah.
But the fact that like the impact would be like Publix being so on edge about that every time that happens, you know.
For sure.
So
they're gonna take some shrink. They're gonna have their shrink and their security.
Yeah,
be a
what
little
is
bit
it?
more
Shrink prevention.
Prevention.
That's a big thing. That's how you say theft, but they don't want to.
Right. That's corporate theft.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say. That was my piece. Yeah.
All right.
That's where we're gonna stop. What, we got anything else to say?
I don't have anything else to say.
Okay. Yeah. So, we have a new schedule. So we recorded this on Sunday, 7th, the 6th, the 6th.
Today's the 7th, isn't it?
I thought it was the 6th.
No, today's the 7th.
Today's the 7th.
Oh no, today's the 6th. You're right.
Yeah, so today's the 6th. We're gonna try to post it. We're going to post it next Sunday, so the 13th. So we shoot every Sunday.
Okay.
And then we're gonna post on the next Sunday.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I think I
so
like
we'll
that.
have like you guys will be behind a week.
Got you.
Which
and we have time to like.
Yeah,
look
I
at
have
it
time
and-
to edit it. I have time to
Yeah.
send Jordan stuff. I have time to show Jordan stuff. Cause like the last one we rushed, I didn't mess with the like I could have edited it better. I was really, like I said, I really wasn't proud of that one. So this one will be better. This one I checked the audio and it was working all straight. So, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. You got anything to end it off?
I love y'all.
Yeah, if you watch 2 episodes that are like about an hour long, respect and thank you.
That's
Big
respect
thank you.
and big thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, it's taken a lot for me to do this, and I'm sure for Jordan too. It's tough to be like, not only be comfortable with someone else to do, like talk for an hour about whatever the fuck, and then also like to have all the equipment set up. Also, Jordan, like, I don't know if you realize, this is just like my room. Like, Jordan just comes to my house, walks through like my fucking huge ass family, and just comes into the room just to record.
It's not hard for me. I ain't gonna lie. He
It's
doing a lot of work.
It's just a lot. It's just a lot of like Jordan could say no, you know.
No,
You
for
know,
sure.
so-
Yeah, I appreciate my
So I
boy
respect
Blaze.
that.
So we appreciate y'all.
Mm-hmm,
And if you're watching, make sure you have a good week this upcoming week.
yeah,
Ooh, a little raspy. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it.
yeah, for sure. As so we're gonna try to post every Sunday from now on. But if there are some unseen circumstances, we'll address them as they come.
For sure.
For sure.
I'm Jay Will. Follow me at Jay Will's Word on IG.
I'm Blaze. Follow me at my Instagram handle. That's gonna change soon, hopefully.
Okay. And this is the Noble Podcast.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
He said that's gonna change.
It better, bro.
You keep
that
saying
shit is
that,
cringe.
bro.
That shit is so bad to look at, bro. Honestly,
Blaze
it is so cringe. I was like, all right, if I'm gonna change it, I'm gonna fucking get rid of this car, and then I didn't change it. You throwing stuff?
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm on the side where we win. You got that back or something?
I know he ain't rapping ye.
I am.
He going tour.
What's that? He need to come to Florida. That's what he need to do.